youth runner here with the continuing Nevada program record holder, the continuing rising German standout, and a woman that just keeps also climbing up the NCAA ranks. Of course, I'm talking about Lilly Urban from the Wolfpack. After 53.70, 176.2 at the 50th Stanford Invitational, comes to the 65th bound SAC Relays, 55.45, 181.11, and just doesn't waste any time. Just comes out in the first one and says, everybody play catch me if you can. Obviously, Jana van Schalkwijk, the South African athlete from UCLA, had a great close, but obviously still a lot of distance between you and the field. Lilly, is it just a case of you just really wanting to be locked in so early, or did warm-ups feel good today that kind of was already leading you to feeling like a big one could come out early?
I didn't feel that great today, to be honest. I was warming up, not feeling that super good. Then we went into the field and I thought, okay, it's not my perfect win, but okay, so we wanted to take it easy, go relax into the competition. And then I didn't even expect it to be so far in the first round, so I was pretty surprised. I mean, for sure I'm gonna try to be locked in for the first throw and just push it through the whole competition, but somehow I didn't expect it. It was a huge surprise.
Well, especially because I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it seemed like the conditions were quite a bit more favorable at Stanford. This is not exactly ideal javelin. I mean, obviously, pretty much still air. Obviously a little bit cooler. Just how proud are you that you were able to be kind of just resourceful and adaptive, and make the best throw of your life, in probably not the most ideal climate.
I'm super proud. As I said, I didn't expect it, so I was pretty chill, but super proud to have done it because it's pretty chilly. The wind was tough for all of us. I could feel it in some of my throws, so I'm happy that even on a bad day, I can get myself together and get out there and throw PR. So that's great for me.
What have you been most reassured about going back to training, right? Because like you and I talked about up at Stanford, it's a beautiful thing that when once upon a time what was the ceiling is now becoming the floor. Now we get to reinvent that. I almost feel like we're building like an apartment complex with you, in terms of changing the floor and the ceiling with every subsequent competition. But just what did that allow you and coach to be able to do going back to training, building off of Stanford to get ready for these last few invitationals, and then ultimately obviously Mountain West and the West Regional.
Yeah, I mean, Stanford gave me a huge confidence, super happy that this went well, and after that we went back to practice, and I wasn't feeling that well before Stanford, so I couldn't sprint for a longer while, and after Stanford I could slowly get into sprinting, so I feel like I got faster, and we will keep on working on that. So that was what really helped for this weekend. Yeah.
Awesome. Just once again, you were so just heartfelt and just so genuine and sincere, just in how much that experience, and that result meant to you at Stanford, because that's the woman that you had always, visualized that you would be, always dreamed and aspired to be coming from Germany to compete at Nevada. You were still so humble, and you're still so determined and driven and ambitious. But is seeing this place now where it's you just skipped completely past 54 and went straight to 55. I know your work ethic isn't going to change, but is this type of thing feeling more familiar and more comfortable for you now?
Yes, it gives me some confidence, but I'm pretty critical on myself. So whenever I go to practice, something's not going good, I'm pretty hard on myself. I can feel that, and I always want to stay calm and just stay relaxed, because you never know. There are so many good throwers out there, so you can't get arrogant or do anything. I'm not better than anyone else. It's just the competition out there and who's better on that day and who practices the hardest and who has the most luck on that day. So there's a lot coming together, and I will always be thankful for that, because I know where it's coming from.
Most definitely. Well, you were great at Stanford. You were remarkable today, and we hope you can just keep building really good training sessions and obviously fantastic competitions again. 55, 45, 180, 111, adding almost 5 full feet, beyond 5 feet to the program record, and obviously continuing to climb the NCAA ranks as well. Lilly, congrats, well done.
Thank you so much.